Welcome to the December the 4th edition of the Ag Market Network Export Sales Review. I'm Pat McClatchy. Let's go ahead and get started with our latest export sales that were just released. Starting with cotton. The net sales of cotton were 167,000 running bales. That's down 45% from the previous week and down 5% from the 4-week average. China took 38,000 bales. They were the number one taker of cotton for the second week in a row. Indonesia took 37,400 and South Korea took 18,500. This is still another good number for cotton. Last week was just at over 300,000 bales was an extremely good number. Looking at the reaction of the report, we're really unchanged. At the time this came out, cotton was up 73, and right now it is up 74. So it's staying in the same area. March cotton is at 60.38 with the high today of 60.50. Going now to wheat. The wheat number came out at 319,200 metric tons. That's a marketing year. For the marketing year so far, that was down 26% from the previous week and down 14% from the 4-week average. Japan took 223,100. Mexico took 40,800 metric tons, and Panama took 38,700. For wheat, the reaction is also unchanged. We were down 7.5 in December wheat when this report came out, and right now we're down 7.5. So no reaction to that. The corn number, a good number for corn. 1,170,700 metric tons. That's up 24% from the previous week and up 65% from over the 4-week average. So that was a good number. The breakdown shows Mexico took 304,400, Japan took 236,000, and then Peru took 131,300 metric tons. Looking for the reaction there. At the time the report came out, corn, December corn was up 1/2 cent. Right now, December corn is up 1.5 pennies. So it's firmed up just a little bit with this report. Lastly, we'll go to soybeans. Soybeans were 1,179,700. That was 16% over the previous week and 5% over the 4-week average, so a solid number. China was, again, as it seems always, was the top taker. China took 767,800 metric tons. Germany took 157,000 metric tons, and Taiwan took 118,100 metric tons. So that's the breakdown on these latest export numbers. Looking at what's happened over the last week in the markets, we can see, actually looking back over the last 3 weeks, we've had a full dollar drop in soybeans. We've been looking for this market to correct. Finally did. We are $1.03. We've had a $1.03 sell-off over these last 3 weeks. The corn market peaked at about the same time, about 3 weeks ago. It's had about a 25-cent sell-off since that time. The wheat market's been a little different because of concerns over the weather, both in the United States and overseas, weather conditions, crop conditions, early crop conditions. Enough concern there that this market has actually had a very good rally. Over the last couple of days, we've seen wheat sell off about 22 cents. What to expect from here? Well, from here, we expect December to be more of a sideways market. We do think the market can rally some from these levels after the sharp sell-off we've seen, at least in soybeans and corn. And so looking for more of a sideways type market with a slight upward bias over the coming weeks through the end of the year. Traditionally, you'll see corn and soybeans sell off the last week of December as we go into the new year. That's the seasonal pattern for it. So we'll watch that. Looking at cotton, we have seen cotton rally about 200 points over the last week, and right now we're trading in the March cotton at pretty close to 60.50. What we've seen there, we have seen that market see good mill demand, good buying between 58.50 and 59.50 up to 60. We've just seen very solid buying at these levels. It has taken a few weeks of this, and so now looking for the market to rally over the next week, over the next month to 5 weeks, and think we could have a rally back into the area of 64 cents. Looking for that now. So that's really it. That's the export figures for the day and some of our observations about the market. We hope you'll join us again next week for the Ag Market Network export sales review. I'm Pat McClatchy. Thanks for joining us.